It is, and I mean, it presents different challenges. I think you, on the first day, I mean, actually, you're feeling pretty good. You've only got to go 2 games. You're flying. You've got energy. But as the tournament builds, you've got to do more warm-ups. You've got to do more kind of getting up in the morning, and that just adds soreness to your body. And good try here for the French, fighting through, getting their score, and now they've got to kick on. But even if they don't, every point is crucial.
That was Logel who lulled them into confidence, and then Riva, the captain, coming up for the try. Here we go, the walking tactic of Jonathan Logel. It worked last time. Now he's off. Doesn't use the short run. In fact, he keeps it. So it's off the bench. Secures the ball. Uruguay, he's on too. Threatening the line, Jean-Pascal Barak. The second try of 3 required for France.
They've allowed France to build it into this game, and the French have done a much better job with their accuracy in attack, being direct, taking the ball forward.
Backwards.
Backwards to the referee. Theo Forner had some nice touches last week. He gets the right arm free. 2 offloads, still keeping the pressure up. Riva keeps the ball alive. Perez pops up. Now he goes wide. Finally, South Africa run out of defenders, and Theo Forner gets the first try of the weekend for France.
Floating teams along with Fiji in this series, and this is them doing it quite well in the opening minutes of this half.
There's Duarte, he gets it. France up 7-0. The ball's out of the rock, and Logel's on it. That's the experience of the man. He flips it up to Le Retre. Mistake from South Africa is punished by the French.
Good awareness, and Logel is right there to take it virtually untouched.
Van Veek will have some time to think about it. Perez saw half gap. He decides to ship it wide to his pace man. And it is Theo Forner. And for the second time in this match, Theo Forner is over the line.
And that man has some pace to burn. Nice little diving try.
Push. Ball for Koga. Across the own goalpost. Get ready, looks to cut in. In fact, it's Latinara Soijima. Carried over there, ball's available. The counter from France. Riva goes over the top, it's a bounce ball, and they'll pick this up and get their first score. Paul Uretra, the 22-year-old, strikes in the first minute.
And France just really showed a lot of patience on defense until they opened up the breach in the attack.
Odaro with a nice break, tries to get the offload. Logel is there. Jonathan Logel, bus freed as a veteran for France Sevens. He will go the distance. His 57th try. Jonathan Logel has their second.
The ball carrier and knocking that ball out of the hands, into the hands of Logel.
As they look for a nice switch, JP Barak, he's electric off the mark. And just tackled, but the offload is there to the captain. Paulin Riva smashes in France's 4th try.
They're pretty good on their set piece, and you see that cut in really allows for manipulation in Japanese defense. And
Pasquet with a try-saving tackle to close out the half, flicks it away. France with Barak gets a couple of good moves over the top. Nice floated pass here. Forney cuts in. Oh, it's a nice no-look flick. Beats 2 players who fall to the ground, and JP Barak streaks in for France.
Maybe he does. Either way.
Of course, Argentina and France up top, but don't forget Argentina face South Africa next. Both those 2 sides match up well. Forney has it yet again down the short side. He set up one, and he set up the second, because they'll go in the corner with Barry and Pasquet, and it's free-flowing rugby from France.
They keep coming one after the other. That's a great retained kickoff by France. And Fournier is just the assist man.
Marua, possession for Japan. Under 2 to go in this last Pool B game for these 2 sides. Bit of space almost to get through there, thrown to the deck. Was Taninaka, and France.
Wait, Mark back here.
Pasquet.
Thank you.
Goes himself up the middle. It's Route 1 rugby, and it gets the full 5 points.
Create the penalty situation, and Pasquet's opportunity here to put it down for 5.
South Africa win the next game against Argentina. They're in with a shout. That's the timeline of French scores. JP Barak pops this one downfield. Oh, beautiful timing. Theo Forney on the end of this one. Him and Barak do it well.
To get that timing down so well. Beautiful, beautiful work by Forney.
And Logel now straightens the attack up to the GB22. There's Pasquet arriving. Perez. Barak again. They missed a try-scoring opportunity in the first half. Might work out here for Loretra, and he will score. Ferguson can't get there. There's the response from Les Bleus.
When they're direct in the wide channels, wonder if this pass could have gone out to Loretra slightly earlier, and maybe for a slightly...
On defense from Perez. There you go. They've got advantage too now. Now they can play. Here's Pasquet. The big long levers, inside ball to Riva. Chopped down by his opposite captain Ferguson. Still alive for Pasquet. On the cut now. That's another score. Theo Forney. And that's the go-ahead score.
It started with a really, really good tackle from Stefan Perez. Had a couple of mistakes in the first half, but providing a lot of impetus and physicality. And then these switches, they opened up the British defence there.
France in control now. 10-7, they lead it with the power play. Can they finish the job here? Forney in the corner. Great Britain run out of numbers. And that might well put France in the Cup semi-finals.
Since that opening period where GB just dominated possession, the French have come back. They spurned a couple of opportunities in the first half, but much more clinical.
France, short ball, almost there. They find space on the outside. Theo Forney, he's in for France. They strike back in the corner, and that's much better from the French.
A hint of maybe a crossing there, but holding on to it, move the ball wide. And once all those inside short runners, they've dragged in Australian defenders.
Gets bundled towards the touchline. In the field of play. Miracle plays. Barak loops around. There's open space for JP Barak. Corner comes through. But France will go back-to-back tries in the knockout game. And they'll go to the break with a lead.
What an end to the first half for France. So many Australian defenders are on the ground or impeded by that tackle area. There's just open space in front of him, and he's got the pace to finish it off. And France, after some early scuffle. Yeah, really nice tackle on Lancaster, and the French are off.
Variant Pasquet to the halfway line. Logel is there looking for blue jerseys to attack with. Oh, Barak is one of them. There's space open up here for France. Forney yet again at the end of this one. He's been hounded for the line, pushed, and he dives over. And it's a brilliant finish. Barak seeing it up again.
Yeah, came from the turnover, and then Forney, he's got some deceptive pace, I think just sliding towards the line.
Oh, Danny Burke flies in! That is a tackle and a half, but advantage for France, in fact. Big fan coming in from Timo Logel to ice this for France at BC Place.
His teammates work a little bit harder, and they do for him, and Logel, who has been an absolute monster in this game for such a big man.
Just needs to stay within that white line. Perez again to Riva. So much possession here for France, but the Argentina defense holding firm for the moment. There's the inside ball that finds the try. Theo Forney under the posts. All that possession.
After that early mistake, knowing that calming it down, going through a long passage of play, lots of phases of play, you want to put the Argentinian defense under pressure.
In the big occasion, and they don't come much bigger than this, a cup final in Vancouver. Barak put on the floor by Osadzouk. Excellent defense again from the Argentina captains. Forney's there though, and he sees a bit of space on the short side. Moneta shadows, gets through Alvarez though. There's the offload to Vardy and Pasquet. He's in the corner. Riva to Barak, back to Riva. Angled run, he gets the ball away to Theo Forney, who dishes it inside to Stephen Perez. Osadzouk can't get there. Riva was running decoy, and Perez will stroll in.
Having a little afterwards there, but I mean, it reflects the mental fortitude that Stefan Perez has. You have an absolute disaster start to this game, but wipes it off, gets back, and is a key man for this French team.